Hey, good morning out there, Pinpoint Fitness Training family. I wanted to put this video together because a lot of people have inquired about how to time save and meal prep. So I'm going to put together this quick meal prep tutorial to show you how I get it done and how I'm able to cook for myself and my wife 3 to 6 to up to 12 meals in about 45 minutes. So for some people, that could be your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner, and even snacks for a day or two or three at a time. All right, so here we go. All right, so we're back now, and I want to show you guys. I kind of set everything up right here on my stove. So these are going to be some of the things that I utilize to cook. So as you see, I buy my brown rice at our local grocery store. We have an international grocery store, so I buy this about 10 to 15 pounds at a time, and it saves me a lot of money because this bag was about $15. As you see here, these are going to be a lifesaver, okay? And you can get these on Amazon if you don't have a local Costco, Sam's Club, or BJ's Club card. All right. Another thing you're going to want to invest in that I use to help make sure I have the right amount of calories and foods is a nice food scale. All right, so this one's made by, as you can see, OXO. All right, so today's prep is going to be a no carb day according to the plan. So no added carbs. So you want to stick to, if you can, your high fiber fruits that we had, our strawberries and our blackberries. All right. And I even prepared some green beans that are very easy to cook in your microwave in about 5 minutes with a little bit of water. All right. So this is one of the utensils I like to use, and this is Aroma. It's a company called Aroma. All right. So excuse me while I work with the camera. Aroma, but you can buy these, and as you see, it has a basket in the top where you can steam your veggies and even meats, but also you can cook things in the bottom of it. All right, so you just fill this thing with water, and this is what I use to prepare my rice, because it's a rice cooker, but it also steam your vegetables at the same time. All right, and right now I have my trusty George Foreman going right now as I'm cooking up my tilapia today. So this is probably going to be enough for one meal, and I have several more ready to go. All right, so as you see, we're about a minute and a half in. My first two pieces of fish are done, so we're going to keep on working through. All right, so now my first batch of fish is done here. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys why I tell everyone to download that MyFitnessPal app, because it's going to show you accurate amounts of nutrients and calories in the foods that you're eating, so that you can actually plug this into your plan, and you know that by the end of the day, as long as you finish this food, that you've met your goal for the day. All right, so that's how I eat. It's all numbers game, and I come up with your calculations and things. By that, you know, we always hear people say you don't use that algebra. Well, everything about weight loss and nutrition is algebra. I'm just taking that part of it out of it for you. All right, so right now we have tilapia. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and move my tilapia over to my food scale. All right, so now I've moved the tilapia over to my food scale, and as you can see here, I'm just measuring the weight of the fish. Okay, so typically your tilapia, you want to measure in 4-ounce increments, and on this particular scale, it'll give you the amount of grams. All right, but if you want to go ahead and turn it into ounces, you just hit the pound button, and it lets me know I'm at 3.5 ounces. Okay, so if it's going to be exact, which I like to be very exact, but if you get around 3 ounces, anything 3 to 4 ounces is going to be fine. You'll just have to add it up. But for me, I like to have my 4 ounces because I know that this 4 ounces of tilapia is going to be 20 grams of protein, and my daily intake of protein is 165 grams. And you don't really want to fall short, especially on those no carb days, because you're using your protein to make up where you leave out the carbs, because you're just eating those high fiber vegetables and fruits to get your carbs in, and no complex carbs today. All right, the next thing we're going to implement, and I got my baby girl here. Say hi, Linda.
Hi.
All right, so she gets to learn these things too. All right, So the next thing we're going to implement are going to be our green beans. Now, the green beans are also on our list of high fiber vegetables. So what we want to do is we want to incorporate 3 ounces, as you'll see on most vegetable packages, it'll say 3/4 cup or 85 grams. All right, so we're going to put 85 grams of green beans in with the fish, and that's going to give me one source of my carbs. All right, so now we have our trusty green beans, right? Got to grow big and strong like the Jolly Green Giant. They're now in a container, and we have 87 grams. All right, so I went 2 grams over, but that's no harm, no foul when you're dealing with these high fiber vegetables. All right, the next thing that I like to throw in, and I've been telling a lot of you all to start finding a veggie that you like to eat raw. All right, so for me, it's raw carrots. Because they give me a sweet, it's a sweet taste, and a lot of times I'll mix them with some peanut butter because I like carrots and peanut butter. Don't judge me, all right? But now I'm going to go ahead and add in 3 ounces of those carrots, and that'll give me another 12 grams of carbs. So once again, it's from our approved list of vegetables. Sugar, sugars. What it is.
Daddy, are you gonna put peanut butter on it?
Not in here. I'll make that separate. Alright, so good question. You probably heard me singing my little song as I put in my foods. But as you can see, we have a nice prepped meal. Alright, so that was one meal over the course of about 5 to 7 minutes because it's a slow tutorial. But as you can see, you can pack these things in really quick. And as you see, my next 2 pieces of tilapia are ready. So that's going to be my second full meal of the day outside of my breakfast, which will probably be some egg whites with some spinach, because once again I'm keeping those carbs down, and probably some strawberries that we have here, and my water intake. All right, so once again, as you guys see, I'm gonna start preparing my rice for tomorrow. So I've put my water into my rice maker, and I'm gonna go ahead and plug that in. I'm going to dump in 3 cups of my brown rice, simply because for each cup it'll make about 6 servings. Alright, so every 1/4 cup makes a full serving of brown rice. So here you go. This is my video tutorial on how to prep your meals very fast. Of course, you can use your oven if you have one. I like to use the broil function because it cooks a lot faster than bake. And I also use a pressure cooker, which we'll go over in a totally different video, because that thing will cook sweet potatoes, anything, a rack of ribs in 20 minutes, as long as you know how to set it, season it, and let it go. Alright, so hopefully this video helps you all out. Pull out those meal plan sheets that I gave you with your calorie totals, and now you know how to put your meals together for the entire day based on your calorie total, so you know that you just have to finish those meals in order to reach your goals. Alright, so for me, it's Carlos, Pinpoint Fitness Training. Peace.